Both teams in Siouxland clinch playoff spots with victories, and the RailCats come back in the 9th to steal one in Chicago. Welcome to the American Association Whiparound on this Thursday. What a Wednesday night it was. Two more teams are into the playoffs. We had two grand slams and much more to get to as the playoff chase rolls on. Let's start things off in Milwaukee. Cougars and Milkmen, a big set in the East. And how about Ryan Zimmerman? Outstanding once again. 7 shutout innings. He allows just 2 hits and strikes out 11. You see him striking out the side here in the 4th. Another great start from the veteran right-hander. And offensively in the 4th, Milkmen up 1-0. Aaron Hill tacks another one on with this RBI double. The Milkmen respond from the Game 1 loss and even the set with a 4-0 win. To Kansas City, Monarchs could clinch the top spot in the West with a win. The Explorers could clinch a playoff spot with a win. A big matchup, top of the 3rd. Explorers get the lead on this RBI double from Matt Lloyd, but go to the 7th, 2-0 Explorers. Mike Adolfo with a bomb out to left and a bat flip with it as well. But we go to the 9th, same score, 2-1. Daniel Lingua gives the Explorers a 3-1 edge. They go on to win 4-1 and clinch a playoff spot in the West. To Sioux Falls, where the Canaries are trying to do the same thing against the Goldeyes, and they put this one away early. Hunter Clannon, a grand slam in the 1st to give Sioux Falls a 5-0 lead. It's his 4th grand slam of the season. And we go to the 9th. Charlie Hasty strikes out Andy Armstrong for the final out. The Canaries clinch their first playoff spot in a full season since 2010. What a story. We go to Fargo-Moorhead now. The Dockhounds and Red Hawks, 2-0 Fargo-Moorhead in the 2nd. Dustin Woodcock with an RBI double here to put Lake Country on the board. They would tie the game at 2. Later on, the game's tied at 4. Alec Oland puts the Red Hawks ahead for good with his RBI single. He had 3 on the night. Red Hawks win 6-4. Finally to Chicago, RailCats and Dogs, game 2, top of the 1st. Jackson Valera gets Gary off to a hot start, a 2-run shot in the top of the 1st, getting the RailCats up right away. We go to the 5th. RailCats still up 2-0. Luke Mangieri, a grand slam, turning a 2-0 deficit into a 4-2 lead. We go to the 9th, though. Dogs up 4-3. 3-2 count, 2 down. Miguel Sierra, who was traded from Sioux City, rips this RBI single. Marcos Gonzalez just beats the throw home to score the tying run. When we are going to extras, where Jesus Mariaga puts it to bed, a 2-run double after the RailCats already took the lead. Gary steals one from the Dogs with a 7-4 win. Here's your final scores from a wild Wednesday night. Fargo-Moorhead, Gary, and Sioux City take 2-0 leads in their series, while the Milkmen and Canaries are split in their series at a game apiece. And standings update, Milwaukee now back on top, a half game over Chicago after a tough loss at home for the Dogs last night. And Cleburne and Lake Country tied for that 4th and final spot. The Railroaders own the tiebreaker due to the head-to-head. In the West, we had 2 new teams clinch, so 3 out of the 4 spots are booked. Kansas City could still clinch the top spot with a win tonight over Sioux City, and Fargo-Moorhead 3 games up over Lincoln for that final spot. And here's your schedule for tonight. 5 games on the night. Sioux Falls and Winnipeg are off, and we have 2 other playoff clinching scenarios as well. Fargo-Moorhead can clinch with a win and a Cleburne win, and Kane County can clinch a playoff spot with a win and a Lincoln Salt Dogs win as well. So we're keeping an eye on those games. And you can keep an eye on all the games around the league at aabaseball.tv, or you can get your tickets through the AA Baseball app. I'm Matt Yeazel for the American Association, where we play to win.